Hey guys, it's Joey Gaming. Welcome back. It's good to be back on YouTube. That's for sure, guys. Yeah, the daily uploads will resume now. So thank you guys for being patient. I'm sorry if you guys had to wait quite a bit for uploads. It's just I was on vacation and I didn't have time to record videos for every single day. I was hoping to do that, but I was unable to do it. But anyways, guys, to make it up, I have a banger of a story today, and this took place on the cruise, on my cruise ship, alright? My cruise ship ended up on the news for the coronavirus. Yes, I'm not even joking. My cruise ship is the coronavirus, and if you go back to my older videos, I would mention that my cruise ship is the Regal Princess, and I think I have pictures of the not coronavirus. I think I have pictures of the cruise ship on my Instagram. If you guys don't really believe me, because I was on the ship, alright? I'm not just faking it just for clout, right? I was actually on the ship. So if you guys do a little bit digging, you'll find out I was actually on the ship. So, also, I'm planning on uploading vlogs from that cruise ship as well. It's crazy, guys. My cruise ship ended up on the news because, yeah. So, I'm going to show you guys this news report. and I'm going to commentary over it. But, long story short, two crew members from the Grand Princess got transferred over. This is before the Grand Princess was infected with the coronavirus. The CDC wanted to test these two crew members that was from the Grand Princess because on the first cruise of the Grand Princess, someone got sick, and then when the next cruise happened, and then it spread around the ship and got on the news then. So the CDC wanted to test two crew members. Luckily, they tested negative, but I'm going to show you guys the clip anyway, so here's the first clip.
A cruise ship is staying at sea off the coast of South Florida. The CDC says at least two crew members need to be tested for the coronavirus. The crew members who need to be tested previously served on the Grand Princess, which is being held off the coast of California.
And this comes as we learn about new cases being reported here in Florida. New presumptive cases are being reported in Manatee, Okaloosa, Volusia, Charlotte, and Lee counties.
Those are in addition to the two presumptive cases in Broward County, both of which are cruise-related, and both patients are now under quarantine.
Florida's death toll from coronavirus remains at 2, though. One in Lee County and the other in Santa Rosa County. Our live team coverage starts at Port Everglades with Local 10 News reporter Leah Morejón.
Quick side note, guys. Yeah. At this time, guys, when I first got on the cruise ship, there was not too many cases of the coronavirus on the ship. I left on the cruise we left on the 1st of March, for the cruise, and there's not too many cases in the U.S., especially Florida. So when we got out of sea and been hearing that the coronavirus is spreading all over the place, it was a little scary. And we didn't know the coronavirus was in Florida until I was on the ship, and they confirmed that there were several cases of the coronavirus in Florida, and then the Grand Princess was on the news and stuff. So.
And I'm joining you live from a very windy Port Everglades. We know that ship is now docked just a short distance away, but is not allowed to actually come into the port. That's because they believe two crew members on board may have been exposed to COVID-19 during a stint on another cruise ship that is also going through a similar situation, docked just offshore and not allowed to come to land.
So when I first heard about that our ship was kind of getting quarantined, it was in the morning. It was like 5:30 in the morning at the time when this happened. I woke up to an announcement by the captain. He said, something like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we just got denied access. The Coast Guard needs to test two crew members, for COVID-19/coronavirus, something around those lines." I was like, coronavirus? You serious? On the last day of the cruise? Come on, you gotta be serious. Yeah, so let's move on to the next part.
The Regal Princess cruise ship remains just offshore tonight as we await the results of coronavirus tests performed on two of the ship's crew members. Those crew members recently worked on the Grand Princess cruise ship, which is still being held off near San Francisco after several cases of COVID-19 were confirmed on board.
Because those two members were transferred in here within the last 2 weeks, they denied us permission to go into Port Everglades until these crew members were tested for the virus.
The ship was not allowed to dock at Port Everglades this morning as scheduled and will not dock until the CDC completes testing and a full review of the crew's sailing history to determine if they've been exposed to the virus. Vice President Mike Pence made reference to the situation on the Regal Princess Saturday in a news conference at the port.
We are tracking at this point a ship that may have shared crew with the Diamond Princess or the Grand Princess.
Guys, the Vice President of the United States talked about the Regal Princess. That is so cool. Even though it was kind of serious, it's kind of cool that the Vice President, all the things, the Vice President, okay, that is cool. But yeah, sadly there were a few confirmed cases of the coronavirus on the Grand Princess, so they had to test 2 crew members from the Regal Princess. So that's not really good. That really completely sucks. So yeah. Oh boy.
Passenger on board the Regal Princess shot this video Sunday morning as a Coast Guard vessel approached. The Coast Guard confirming coronavirus tests were delivered to the ship.
A little bit of a shock.
Some cruise passengers who booked a 7-day cruise on the Regal Princess were caught off guard, finding out their sailing was canceled only after traveling all the way here from Canada.
The cruise is canceled. It's crazy.
This couple trying to make the best of a sudden change in plans.
It's a lot better weather than up in Canada right now, so so we'll stick with it.
So, there were a lot of Canadians on board, okay? There was a lot of Canadians on the ship when I was on there. So, yeah, so, by the way, shout out to all the Canadian viewers, watching this video. You guys are awesome, okay? Because you guys keep doing your Canadian stuff. But, no joke, I was talking to some teenagers, some other kids like me, and most of them were Canadian. Because right now in Canada, they're currently on spring break in Canada right now. So they went on. So all their families went on a cruise for their vacation, and I met a lot of really cool people over there. Okay, you have fellow gamers like me. You have brothers and sisters. There were a lot of great people on board. All right. And there's a lot of teens. There was like a teen area on board the ship, and we would hang out there, and it was awesome. It was pretty cool. So yeah, and most of the teenagers over there were Canadian, so I found that was pretty cool. However, I feel a little bad for all those Canadians because they said that they have a flight right after the ship docks. Like, they said they're gonna be leaving once the ship docks. I feel bad for them because yeah, the ship didn't dock until like 12 hours later after the CDC stopped our ship, so they missed their flight. So oof.
So those test results could take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to come back, so it's going to be a little while longer for the folks who are still on that ship. We're also learning that Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Congressman Ted Deutsch will be having a meeting tomorrow, a meeting with stakeholders, people that have a lot at risk here with the coronavirus crisis. We're talking about the American Red Cross, Broward County Schools, the director of the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, Baptist Health, the Miami VA, Nova Southeastern University. Those are just some of the stakeholders that will be in attendance in that meeting tomorrow. Reporting live at Port Everglades, I'm Leanne Morejon, Local 10 News.
Leanne, thank you so much. Well, we now have a chance to speak with the passenger who's actually on board the Regal Princess cruise ship right now. His name is Larry Reed.
That's right. He's joining us now by phone. Larry, do we have you?
Hello.
Hi, Larry. Thank you so much for joining us. So this has got to be such a nerve-wracking experience for so many people, obviously, aboard the ship at this point. What is the mood like on board right now?
Well, the mood right now is fantastic because while I was waiting for you to come on the air, about 3 minutes ago, the captain came on. We have been cleared to go into Port Everglades tonight. They are now arranging for a pilot to come out to guide us in. It will take us, obviously, a little bit to get into the terminal, and then I don't know. I think it takes about 3 hours to disembark, but I believe most, if not all, the people will be off the Regal Princess tonight. It is, the people are cheering, literally cheering. Plus, they gave us free alcohol with dinner. I mean, it's been wonderful.
It certainly makes things a little bit easier. I'm sure everyone's eager to get off that ship, though.
It does. Everyone now is in a much better mood. It's just a matter of working out travel arrangements and so on for those people who obviously missed their planes today.
So, Larry, while you guys were waiting, though, before this announcement, what was kind of being done? What were some of the precautions you saw being taken? What was kind of the environment on the ship during this holding pattern?
It was pretty quiet. It was pretty quiet. I don't want to use the word depression, but people were obviously down. Everyone had plans to get home to their loved ones. That was obviously negated today, but we're back on track now.
All right. And Larry, I want to ask you this. What were they telling you? Like you just said, you've been cleared. What did they tell you about those 2 crew members that they still had to obviously test and wait for those results back for COVID-19?
Well, we don't know too much about the 2 crew members other than the captain announced the test was negative. We know they came from the vessel off California. We don't know what department they were in. Anything like that, that's been kept quiet. So.
All right, Larry, thank you so much for talking with us, and I'm glad to hear that everything is now smooth sailing.
So on what this guy said was pretty accurate. Everyone was kind of quiet. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone was pretty quiet. Some stuff on the ship was changed. We were not ordered to stay in our rooms, like what they did on the Diamond Princess and on the Grand Princess. Yeah, business carried on like usual. They did some activities. They gave us free lunch and dinner and all that stuff. So like free food plus free alcohol. But I didn't get the alcohol, so I can't confirm that. Yeah, but they did tell us that there's free alcohol and free food, but like I said before, I'm underage, so I didn't have any alcohol. Yeah, and yeah, it was pretty quiet, like I said before. The only difference I saw was when I was on the ship, there was a bunch of workers cleaning the ship, like in the main area, and also the crew members would actually pass out the plates and silverware, okay? Usually you have to get it, but because of all this stuff, the employees will hand it to you instead. So, yeah. And later that night, when all this was happening, saying, man, we might actually, my cruise might actually get extended by 2 weeks, plus a visit to a military base to get quarantined for another 2 weeks. So it's been crazy. But yeah, me and my family went to dinner that night as well. While we were sitting there, we were getting ready to order our food. The captain went on the intercom and said all clear, that the 2 crew members have tested negative. And you know what I heard? I heard this. People were clapping, and after that, the mood in the ship was way happier. People were so excited to get off the ship. They were so relieved, and it was awesome. It was crazy. Like, I'm not gonna forget this experience, guys. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I will have a vlog of me being on the cruise ship on Joey Vlogs. Link in the description or on the card. That video should be up in a few days. It's just I'm lazy and I have to upload videos on the Joy Gaming YouTube channel. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Pretty interesting video. I thought I would not make this video. Probably the last coronavirus video because I don't know. I don't want to talk about too many negative stuff happening in the world. But yeah, so God bless all the people who currently have the coronavirus, because that's awful and that's not fun to deal with. Yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and peace.